I have an STL right here of a deer family. So this would be a whole plaque. And let's just say I wanted to carve that out. Preview this toolpath. I got two finished paths. But anyway, what you would see here is, of course, you would probably do a roofing pass. And you may even make this a little bit smaller with a border around it. But say I got this big old model and I just wanted this deer, or I just wanted one aspect of this Carve or this STL. Well, I'm going to go back into my design. Let's step into 2D. It's a little hard to see what we got going on in 2D, but I'm just going to draw me a rectangle. I'm going to hit node because I want to enter my node. I didn't want to curve, but it doesn't really matter. I selected all these nodes and I just hit S on the keyboard. That makes all these smooth nodes. So I can just pull these around. If I want to, I can hit an I right there to insert another node. And I can just draw I can just draw this vector out around the model that I'm wanting. Let's drop us another node in here. Pull this down. Drop us another node in here. A lot of people will tell you to come over here and use your arcs, your draw arcs. You got your freehand draw, you got your straight line polys, you got your straight poly lines. You've got all these tools right here to trace this out. But I just come through here with the rectangle tool and then I just start pulling nodes. I'm going to, if I used some of these other tools, I'm going to end up having to adjust all of these nodes anyway. So why not just do it from the beginning? Take your handles, bring it in as tight as you want to the model. We'll drop a few nodes in here to get this set just the way we need it to be. I'm going to hit, if I hit C, in Lightburn, I would hit C to make this a corner. But in Vectric, C cuts. And we don't want to cut. We want to leave this stuff joined. So I'm just going to Control Z. And now I'm back to where I was. But I will insert a node in Lightburn or Vectric. So I will use Lightburn to do a lot of my vector editing or node editing or what have you. But it's perfectly doable in VCarve as well. I'm going to drop me a node here, then we'll just drag this line up, then we'll be able to see our handles and we can manipulate it the way we need it to be. Drop us another node right here by tapping the I key. Grab all these nodes, pull them up to the legs. We're going to need another node right here. Bring this in. Hit I right here. Bring this up to the belly. And we can drop another I right here if we really wanted to go between the legs. Drop an I everywhere you want to place a node. Drag these handles. Anytime you got a swooping curve like this, you can do all that with one arc. You don't need to place a bunch of nodes in there just to make your arc. The fewer nodes you have, the better your Carve will be, because every node is another calculation that your computer has to do, and it's another stopping point that the controller on your CNC will have to encounter. And the fewer stopping points it has, the better your Carve is going to end up. I'm going to hit I here. We're just going to pull out these nodes here. Let's drop us another eye right here. Or select all these nodes. We'll hit delete and we'll just remove that node. See, this node out here is wonky, so let's shorten this flag. Let's shorten this flag up right here. Got this flag here. Let's shorten that flag up now. And you could spend all the time in the world you wanted making these nodes just perfect. Drop us an eye right here. Pull that down in there. Pull this down. Get your handles out. Drop us another eye. And you just work your way all the way around till you get it exactly how you would want it to be. As tight as you would want it. You may not even want it that tight. It's completely how you want it. It's completely up to you how you want it to carve. But once you get it all traced out exactly how you would want it to carve, we got some straight lines here right there. We want to hit the S on here and make these smooth. That's the good thing about using SVGs over DXFs. DXF files will have all straight lines, and this arc right here will have a Bokoga nodes. This arc right here will have a Bokoga nodes just to make this arc right here, and it will never be a true arc because this arc would be made up of straight lines. The SVGs, we can have these swooping curves. And as far as tracing out your model, that's really all there is to it. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit N to get out of node mode. We're going to do us another finishing pass. We're going to have this, I'm going to call this section, because this is just a section of the model that we're playing with. And I'm going to come back over here to select vector, or selected vector, and I'm going to make sure that vector is selected. And then when I calculate, that's the only thing that's going to be carved. And if I reset my preview and I run that toolpath, that's the only thing that will be carved. And the way we'd fix the rest of this, you could put this wherever you wanted to, of course. But let's go over here and let's get us another vector. You could hit this button over here to create a vector around your selected item. Right there it is. That creates us a vector around our model. And you could also just drag your big old box across it. But if I go back to my toolpaths, I've got my outer vector selected. I'm going to hold shift. I've got my inner vector selected, and we could do a pocket. However deep you wanted it to go, calculate that pocket. And it will bring our model, it will bring our background down below our model. That's one way to do it. Like I said, you could clean these vectors up a lot more and get closer to the antlers. See, I cut some of them off, but this is a quick run through to see how to only carve one portion of an STL that you may have purchased. I hope you might be able to get something out of this, but this was just a quick video I threw together real fast to answer this question in Facebook. And if you want to see how I do any other vector editing, I've got a couple more videos on my YouTube page, Jack in the Shop. Y'all have a good day. Hope this helps. Let me know if this helps. If it doesn't, we can you can just let me know what you got, and we can dive in a little bit deeper. Thank you.